If you're a teenager right now and you feel like you're behind, like everyone else has their life together while you're struggling, I need you to listen to this. You're not actually behind. You just think you are because you're comparing your real life to other people's highlight reels. And that comparison is killing your motivation to actually improve. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly why you're not behind, what's actually holding you back, and what you need to do starting today to get ahead. Let's get into it. Everyone on social media looks like they have it all figured out. Perfect physiques, perfect grades, perfect social lives. That's curated content, not reality. Behind the scenes, most people are struggling just like you. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. That Jack guy, he probably started years ago and have genetic advantages over you. That straight A student, you don't see the amount of time they study and care about their work. The popular kid in school, you don't see their problems and insecurities. Everyone has advantages you don't see and struggles they hide. Luckily, if you're 15, 16, or 17, you're not behind, you're early, but don't take this for granted. The earlier, the better. Literally, if you can start a craft at like 6 years old, 7 years old, that's even better. By the time you're 16 with 10 years of experience on whatever craft you're doing, like let's say an instrument, you'll already be so fucking good. Some don't start until they're 30 doing something. Starting now puts you ahead of most people. Most teenagers doing nothing productive, scrolling, gaming, wasting time. If you're even watching this video, you're ahead of them. Awareness of wanting to improve is the first step most people never take. You spend more time comparing than you doing, seeing how far you have to go instead of starting, waiting to feel ready or caught up before beginning. With all this, time keeps passing and the gap stays the same. You're watching way too many videos, reading too many posts, hearing different advice contradicting each other, especially in the fitness industry. That's why I'm here to simplify shit. Using research as procrastination. And this is something I still somewhat struggle with myself. A lot of people, think they're productive just by watching these videos on whatever, but if you didn't watch that video, would anything have changed? Probably not. So you're better off stopping those videos and instead doing. You might know what to do, but you're not doing it. Perfection does not exist. Consistency beats perfection. Here's the real issue. You're thinking instead of doing, planning instead of executing, talking about goals instead of actually working towards them. Every day you don't start is another day behind. Blaming genetics, circumstances, parents, school. These might be real obstacles, but they're not full-on excuses. Everyone has disadvantages. Winners work with what they have, losers just make excuses. So what you can do starting today that is completely actionable and free is limit social media consumption. Even if it's just an hour a day instead of like 3 or 4. Even if you have to delete apps, it's better than just constantly being trapped in this cycle of consumerism. You can't feel behind if you're not constantly comparing. Use this time to actually work on yourself. Step 2 is pick one goal and start today. Not 3 goals, not 5, but 1, because it just helps you able to focus on that one thing instead of spreading yourself too thin. If you want to get in shape, start training today. If you want to feel healthier, start eating better today. Improve grades, start studying today. Action kills the behind feeling instantly. Step 3 is to build tiny habits that stack. If you haven't read the book Atomic Habits already, I recommend you do it because it goes very scientific and in depth into just habits in general. How we behave with habits, the psychological aspects of it, the results, the pros, the cons, everything. Just read that and you'll really start to have a better organized life. But I'll just give you a little preview here. Do not overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one habit and build. Train 3 times per week before trying to train 5 or God forbid 6 times a week. Small wins create momentum. Step 4 is to track your own progress, not others. I know this is hard to do, but you got to just take photos, track the weights, track the grades, celebrate these small improvements. Your only competition is literally yesterday's version. Step 5 is you got to give yourself time. Transformation can take months, not weeks. You will not see results immediately. That's okay. Just trust the process. Consistency over time equals guaranteed results. The truth about being ahead is that nobody's actually ahead. Life isn't a race with a finish line. Everyone's on their own timeline. The kid who peaks in high school often fails in their 20s. The behind kid who works hard dominates later. Young age is literally the best time to compound improvement. Fewer responsibilities equals more time and energy. Biological advantages for building muscle and habits. You're young, you have so much energy, your testosterone is pretty damn high. Trust me, starting now means that you're years ahead of people who start at 25, right? When they start finally having their head put on the right way. Not against a jack kid or straight A student, against the person you were yesterday, against your own potential, against wasted time and mediocrity. That's truly what it's all about. Look, if you feel behind as a teenager, here's what you need to actually understand. You're not as behind as you think, you're just starting. I wish that I started early myself, but I started really locking in on just my life when I hit 17. Now, if I could have locked in at 14, 15, I could have been literally 2 to 3 years ahead already. Starting is what most people will never do. Stop comparing yourself to people on social media all the time. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop planning and start doing. Pick the one goal, commit to like 90 days and actually execute. Now go watch this video I made on how to maximally glow up this summer before school starts as a teenager. Totally free. See ya.